In the small, forlorn house of Eleanor Blake, the absence of her husband cast a long, dark shadow over her and her two young children, Eliza and Samuel. It was the pain of their sudden and tragic loss that enveloped the house like a shroud, turning it into a place of deep sorrow and emptiness. The house itself seemed to grieve for the one who was missing. The laughter and joy that once echoed through its halls now silenced. Eleanor, once a vibrant and loving mother, found herself struggling to cope. She was a widow far too soon, a grieving heart trying to navigate a world that had become alien. The days passed like a blur of loneliness and heartache, while the nights were filled with the anguished cries of her children who longed for the return of their father. But amidst the echoes of the past and the overwhelming pain of the present, Eleanor stumbled upon a glimmer of hope. While rummaging through the dusty confines of the attic one fateful afternoon, she found an old music box, its delicate porcelain adorned with faded flowers. And within this forgotten relic, tucked away beneath tattered linens, was a sheet of music. To her astonishment, the sheet music held the lullaby her late husband had so often sung to Eliza and Samuel. The hauntingly beautiful melody brought tears to her eyes as it filled the attic with bittersweet memories and longing for the days when her family had been whole. Eleanor clutched the fragile sheet of music to her chest, vowing to keep the memory of her husband alive through the lullaby that had once comforted her children. That evening, unable to contain her curiosity and a deep yearning for connection with her lost love, Eleanor decided to play the lullaby on the family piano in the living room. As the music flowed from her fingertips, her children, Eliza and Samuel, were inexplicably drawn to the sound. They appeared at her side, their eyes locked onto their mother's as the eerie notes enveloped the room. Their expressions were hauntingly serene, as though they had been ensnared by some unseen enchantment. For Eleanor, the lullaby became a lifeline to her children. No longer were they consumed by grief and longing. They clung to her, their usually vivacious natures replaced by a quiet submission to her wishes. Eliza and Samuel were obedient in a way that was both comforting and unsettling. The lullaby seemed to possess a power that transcended mere music, its melody intertwined with some ancient force. Days turned into weeks, and the family's newfound harmony was marred only by one strange detail: the children's insistence on sleep. They would beg Eleanor to join them in slumber, their voices carrying an eerie echo as they chanted, "Sleep with us, Mommy, sleep with us." Initially, Eleanor was flattered by her children's newfound attachment and their strange request. It seemed like a desperate longing for closeness and comfort, a way to bridge the chasm left by their father's absence. But as the days passed, their pleas became more urgent, their longing for eternal rest more pronounced. Eleanor couldn't ignore the eerie undercurrent that had seeped into her home. She was no longer in control. The lullaby, once a source of comfort, now filled her with dread. She tried to play other songs on the piano, but Eliza and Samuel would insistently ask for the haunting melody, their eyes pleading with her to join them in their ceaseless sleep. Desperation gnawed at Eleanor. She sought answers, scouring her husband's old journals and the attic's hidden relics. It was there that she discovered an old legend, a tale of a lullaby that could coax children into an eternal sleep. Eleanor's husband had learned of it long ago, a sinister secret he had kept hidden from her. In the legend, there was a way to break the lullaby's curse, but it was fraught with danger and uncertainty. The grieving widow, fueled by love for her children and a determination to regain control of her life, resolved to save them from the chilling fate that had befallen her husband. She delved into the legend's mysterious rituals and incantations, searching for the key to undo the lullaby's curse. The process was fraught with supernatural encounters, haunting dreams, and eerie coincidences, as if the very fabric of reality sought to deter her from her path. With each step, the children's desperation for sleep grew, their voices echoing through the house like a haunting dirge. Eleanor, however, pressed on, determined to free her children from the sinister grasp of the lullaby. Her journey culminated in a harrowing confrontation with an otherworldly entity, the spirit that had lured her husband into an endless sleep. In a chilling battle of wits and will, Eleanor faced the malevolent force and, at great personal sacrifice, unearthed the secrets to break the Lullaby's curse. With newfound knowledge and profound courage, she returned to her home, her children's pleas echoing in her ears. She played the lullaby one final time, her voice intertwining with the chilling melody. But this time, she infused the notes with the incantations and rituals she had learned, breaking the sinister enchantment that had ensnared her family. As the last haunting note faded, Eleanor's children awoke from their eerie trance. They blinked in confusion, no longer burdened by the unnatural desire for endless sleep. The shadows that had haunted their eyes disappeared, replaced by the light of youth and innocence. Eleanor embraced her children, their future no longer shrouded in darkness. They were free from the sinister lullaby's curse, and their home was once again filled with the laughter and joy that had been stolen from them. The family moved forward, forever changed by their ordeal, but stronger and more united than ever. The haunting lullaby had been silenced, its malevolent force vanquished, and Eleanor had broken the cycle that had ensnared her family. As the years passed, Eleanor never forgot the sinister lullaby, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurked in the corners of the world. But she also carried with her the knowledge that love, sacrifice, and an unyielding spirit could overcome even the most malevolent of forces, ensuring her children's futures remained bathed in light. The tale of the haunted lullaby became a legend of its own, shared in hushed whispers as a cautionary tale to those who dared to delve into the eerie world of cursed melodies. It served as a stark reminder that love, sacrifice, and an unyielding spirit could conquer even the most malevolent of forces, and that a mother's love was a force more potent than any curse.